that conversation before, Wally. And when me and her got together, I was by myself. I was single. I got tired of dealing with all the women I was dealing with because all I had to do was just argue with them and make the you want to go somewhere, you want to get a room and smash, and we get right back good. So all the stability came with the simple fact is that she was playing with me. She had to be on her woman shit. She wanted to be right all the time. And I was like, you know what? Instead of me just leaving her alone, which I should have did, that was me being young and dumb. Instead of me looking out for myself, I said, I like her. She doing a lot of good shit for a nigga and shit like that. Instead of me just leaving all this shit alone, because that was her big negative. She had a little attitude. I just go fuck off. Then I'll come back.
But why would it matter if you no good?
Why was it that I was no good?
You flip flopping between being righteous and unrighteous. If she was doing them things to you, why would it bother you if you just no good?
Okay, now this is what it was.
That should have been perfect relationship.
It was perfect until like when me and my wife got together, I was dealing with a lot of chaotic women. So when me and her got together,
but you can't listen.
I was chaotic too.
So why bringing that up? Y'all all chaotic. Y'all should be perfect together.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So when I got with her, she was something different, and I felt like I needed that in 2004.
Why? But that don't make. Why do you deserve that?
I didn't say I deserved it.
No, yes, it is. You said this is that type of woman you seem like you was looking for. Some type of.
I didn't. No. I didn't say I deserved her. I got her. I didn't say I deserved her.
No, but why did you want her if you chaos?
She had big titties.
No, you keep moving. See, so
you asked me why I wanted her. That's why I wanted her, because she had big titties.
You keep moving to go big dog. That's why I'm saying you. A lot of what you sounding like is you trying to be truthful and then you cap it at the same time. It's like you trying to present.
I can't lie and tell the truth at the same time.
But you can't. It's a liar.
So,
liars typically liars tell half. So look. Liars tell half truth. That's what a liar is.
I'm telling the whole truth.
The best type of liars and manipulative liars tell half truth. You'll tell some truth and then you lie. It seemed like you were looking for a good woman and you was trying to settle down with a good woman, but then you like chaos, you like sex, you like big titties, big boobs, whatever. But then you want to be. It sounds like you trying to be a righteous man. What happened?
It ain't Kev. It ain't.
Let me read these real quick. Much love to my brother, the original CMC, with the $5 super chat. She can curse all she want when we having relationships.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Cool Kev with the $2 chat. Why is everyone on the internet saying they?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Because they lying. And then Cool Kev with the $2 super chat. Ain't adding up. It's not adding up.
Oh my God!
But Big Dog, if Big Dog is a chaotic person, he can't believe that I believe everything he says. Chaotic people are typically liars. What's going on, my?
You done reading?
Yeah, I'm done reading that. Okay. Chaotic people are typically manipulators. Chaotic people are typically deceitful people, and chaotic people are typically liars. And then you want me to expect that everything you're saying is the truth. So it would be expecting of me to think that some or most of what you're saying is lying.
Which part
is that? Would that be? But would that be logical? Would that be logical? If you,
I understand what you're saying, but which part you want to be lies and which part you want to be true?
The part where you say that you okay with your daughter to be with somebody just like you.
I am okay with her being with somebody like me.
Yeah, and
the good and the bad.
And that, like I'm saying, I think you lying.
Why? That's what she saw. If she saw her doing all that,
if you were purely chaotic, and then I asked you why you stopped sleeping with so many women, you say you want to have stability in your life. You stop selling drugs. You stop beating up people. You stop trying to have that amount of chaos. I would think you want that for your daughter too. But if you're a sorry individual, I understand that as well too. But then you a liar. Then you typically a liar person.
The chaos, the majority of the chaos, all the bad, the criminal shit stopped when I started coaching my son's basketball team. That was when he was about third grade.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah. I told you that the other day. I was coaching basketball.
These people that when you coach basketball, these people know who you are.
Yes.
I think you're lying.
No,
I do. And again,
I coach boys in the hood.
Illa, remember I told you about these conversations, fam. It's a lot of people just like this now. And you know what? You know what's crazy about you saying it? It does make sense because then when I see a lot of these football coaches coaching these kids, cussing these kids out too, and I ain't talking about like the general way we had coaches that were cuss, but they still got principles and they righteous. It seemed like a lot of these coaches is people I wouldn't even want my kids around. That's why I probably won't let my kid play football and these sports because how these coaches are. But the fact that if they know who you are and they still will let the kids around you, they ain't good people either.
Hey, well, blame they mamas then, but they,
What you think? No. You say you tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
You would agree with me, won't you?
Yeah, I would.
If they would let their kids be around no good. For instance, I ain't saying you at the same degree as R. Kelly, but if you're a parent and you would let your kids go around R. Kelly and you know who R. Kelly is, you got to be a sorry parent, right?
I agree with that. I agree.
Right.
With that.
And if you sorry, we all know you sorry, and the kid and people let their kids around you to coach their kids, they sorry, right?
If that man was sorry individual.
No, I'm asking. They saw Illa, if I let my kids around somebody and I know he just like this, I'm sorry, right?
Yeah, but this is the thing though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm having him around my child to teach him about life, then yeah. But if he's just trying to work on his left hand, his jump shot, then I don't really give a fuck because I'm here and I'm gonna teach him about life. He's here to teach you about basketball. Now, some coaches have the ability to wear many hats where they can teach you about life and basketball and women, but obviously his forte is just basketball. I'm gonna teach my son about life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta eat the meat and spit out the bone. Like everybody, you gotta use people how they're supposed to be used. Everybody can't play every position.
Well, what can he teach? He can't teach your kid about life.
Maybe not.
I maybe can't teach philosophical kid, but my own son, I taught him how to invest in stocks. I taught him to work hard. I taught him how to stack his money. I taught him how to save his money. I taught him how to treat his girlfriend nice. I taught him how to raise his children, his son right. I taught him all the things he needed to do to be a good nigga. But at the same time, I told him, I'm like, bro, you got that dog in you to where you can be a whole asshole.
Hold on. You taught your son to be a good man, but then you okay with your daughter not being with a good man?
See, that's the thing. Is like this. I tell you, I taught both my kids.
I didn't ask you that.
How you want me to answer all this?
Because I asked you. You said you would want your daughter to be with
because
somebody.
That's what my daughter knows.
Please don't do that. I asked you not to do that.
Go ahead.
Your son know him too. What you talking about?
My son got the watered down version. My daughter got the full strength version.
No. Your son still know you. And
my son know the watered down version. My daughter know the full strength version.
So if they both know you, why would you still endorse good to your son but endorse bad to your daughter?
Because with my son already targeted. Soon as he came out the womb, he already targeted. So I told him to move right. Just because daddy did dumb shit don't mean you need to do dumb shit. Because a lot of times his own.
Please stop. Hey, Illa, does that make sense of what he's talking about, yo?
I don't know how to do math, but something ain't adding up.
He said just because he ain't do good don't mean his son got to do bad. But then he okay with his daughter being with bad. That don't make sense.
I'm not trying to bail him out because I don't know the man, but I will say this: I don't think he want his daughter to do that. I think because you ain't got no daughter, Ali. I got one. And one thing about these little girls, especially if they don't live in your house, you have control. But once that young girl tastes sex, it's over. I
don't think you saw the whole conversation, fam.
No, listen, I'm just talking about this moment. I heard him. He said he don't mind his daughter dating a drug dealer. I heard so what I'm saying is this. I'm looking at this individualized. I'm not looking at it for the broad scheme of things. No, but his situation is what it is already. He already a street dude. He already sold drugs. When you already lived that life, that's like when you watch Power. They mothers was already in that shit. So they like, yo, we talking about people that's in that life. We can't apply that to the general populace. People that's already in the street, more than likely their kids gonna be exposed to the street. So they have a different upbringing. So they're being told how to navigate in street life. So if you got a daughter, go ahead.
No, but Illa, he said he's gonna teach his son different, but he gonna teach his daughter different too. He said he's capable of doing that. He's
teaching his daughter to date drug dealers, or he's realized she likes him already.
No. I didn't teach her to date drug dealers. I said my daughter saw her daddy being a drug dealer. So she's comfortable around drug dealers. That's why I said
it's not righteous, but that's real though.
Let's say I'm dealing drugs, right? I wouldn't want my daughter to be with a drug dealer, but if she ends up with a drug dealer, I can't control that. That's what I get what you're saying, right? But what he's saying,
that's what I'm saying too.
No, you didn't say you push your daughter to be a good daughter.
I didn't. No. See, you jumped the gun. You didn't let me fully give you the context because you were so busy with these yes, no answers. What I'm saying is this right here. My daughter, the fiance, is the good part of me that she see because she's telling me every day, Daddy, he act just like you, which is he go to work, he pay the bills. She ain't got to do nothing. She is an at-home mother. He ready to marry. She whatever she want, he there for her. That's the good qualities that my daughter saw with me that she see in her fiance. Now, just because her dad was a drug dealer that beat niggas ass, she saw that shit too. That's why she ain't scared to fight nobody, and that's why she ain't got no problem selling no weed if she have to.
That's not you repackaging what we talking about.
But that's the package that I'm giving you.
It's not. I asked you if you want your daughter to be with a man just like you. You said yes.
I said yes.
Yes. So
there's both sides of me though, Ali.
No, it's not, because if you really cared about your daughter, you no. You
I didn't push her. I didn't push her to go to a street nigga. But at the same time,
dog, my mouth is moving again.
My bad.
You're used to this. You're used to manipulating. You used to lying. You used to people just going, oh man, that makes sense, and it don't make sense. If I got 2 kids in my house and I'm a deceitful person, but I want them to be good people, I'm going to teach them to be good people and not be just like me, even if they end up just like me. You're all over the place. It's inconsistent. So if they end up with something, because you're teaching your son one thing and you teaching your daughter something
I'm teaching them both the same thing.
No, you're not. You said your son was a target. You didn't say your daughter was
My son was a target. He's a black boy.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a target, regardless of what he do.
You said you like hoes, right?
I love them.
You say you like women too, right?
I love women.
Right. And you believe most of them hoes, right?
35%.
If she a good woman and the man is thinking like you, because most women is hoes, she a target too, right?
Who, my daughter?
Yeah, she'll be a target too, right?
To the wrong nigga, yeah.
Yeah, you the wrong nigga, right?
Depends on what side you're looking at.
Right. So they both targets. They can be.
I agree with that.
Right, but you pointed out the fact that you helping. It's funny, it's reverse. Usually the father will be looking out for their daughter and say, hey, nigga, you can do whatever you want to do. But now you reversing and say, I want my son to be a good man, but my daughter, she just do whatever she doing. She ends up with
Can I interject?
So you saying,
I think what he's saying is my son seen one thing and my daughter's exposed to something that I'm not trying to justify it, but I'm just trying to make sense of what he's saying.
Go ahead.
He's saying my daughter's seen me like that because people like to say, do as I say, not as I do, but that don't work. Your child is going to do what you do. If your daughter, your son seen you selling drugs, you could tell them not to do it all they want, but you did it. So if you in the street and you see that, okay, my daughter seen me trapping, she seen me doing this shit, there's a likelihood that that's what she's going to be drawn to. So I'm going to give her the game on dealing with what she's been exposed to. It's not right. It's not righteous. We shouldn't set the precedence for this. But once you've been exposed to something, you've been exposed to something. It's like you got a son, right? Your son come home and say, yo, Daddy, I just became a Crip, yo. I'm 60s. Either you're going to move away or you're going to say, look, son, you got 2 options. You're going to be dead or in jail. And if you're willing to take that risk, I don't recommend that. You my son, but this is the life you chose. You subjected yourself into another subculture that goes beyond your parents. All you can do at that point is this what you're going to do? It comes with bail. It comes with this. It comes with emotional erratic behavior. He's probably telling his daughter that, like, this is what you already on, so this how you deal with it. It's not peachy king. It's not ideal, but I'm from the hood. I've seen this shit happen a million times. Like, if you selling drugs and trapping, like I got a cousin, my little homie, he got tats all on his face. There's a great chance that your daughter gonna come home with something like that. She's gonna do what you do.
And that's what I would try. And that's what I was saying, philosophical, right? There's that. Yes, I put both of my kids on the path to be good people, but they both exposed to daddy's bullshit. So
you didn't say that shit. You didn't say that shit. You did not.
Because I couldn't because Ali wanted me to give him the answers I wanted. He wanted me to give him.
I'm not. Man, you did not do that.
But philosophical just told you.
Is breaking down what his perspective.
Philosophical.
That's not what he did. That's not
is breaking down what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Big dog, I'm telling you, you are opportunist. That's what you are. And
What
when someone
opportunities I'm
comes
trying
in,
to get?
if someone,
Ali, come on, man.
nah, I'm going hard on these dudes, man. They not
He
Why?
is,
Go ahead.
because he didn't say that.
because you
He didn't
flip
say
flopping.
none
You
of
didn't
that.
say none of that.
Some
It's
people
women.
don't know how to articulate that well.
No,
That's what he was trying to say.
It don't matter.
You
That's
making a
not
good
what he
debate by
said.
helping
They
him.
didn't
You
even try to make it
translating.
I
seem
mean,
like
that's what I heard.
translate.
That's
No,
what I
he
heard.
conflating. No, he didn't. He don't care. Illa.
he
He
didn't
said
say
he
that.
Go ahead.
ain't.
I understand. I speak, son.
Illa.
I speak Pookie fluently, so I know what he's trying to say.
Illa. When
Thank
you
you,
first turn
Illa.
on, before you got,
I'm a Pookist.
this man said he ain't ish,
Fuck
and
out
he
of here.
promote people, and he
He's
promote
not.
men,
He told you the
and
truth. He said
promote
on it.
no. He said he promote men and women not being ish either. Now he
I
said
didn't
he
hear
was
that. I didn't
promoting.
hear that part. I didn't hear
Yeah,
that
now
part.
he said
We
it
know.
too.
I didn't hear that
Now
part.
he promote his daughters and son to be good people, but he didn't say he was promoting his daughter to be a good person. He was okay with his daughter being with someone just like him. He's repackaging it because once someone walk in the room and can help him out live, repackage that he opportunities. He found with that when he can look
How?
good like that. Because you
Ali.
didn't say that. You said you
Okay,
promote.
but Ali.
Hold on, big dog. Did you
Okay, go
not
ahead.
say you ain't ish?
I said that.
Did you not say you promote men and women not being ish?
Yeah, I said that. Probably.
Did you not say that women have the power
I'll
of
give you
market?
that one.
Go say that second.
Did you not say that women control the market?
Yes.
Did you not say that men? Hey, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna get in it just the way I'm gonna get in where I fit in. You gonna adjust to the market because they control the market, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna be an NH dude. And you admitting that you promoted all of this. Now you trying to tell Illa, oh man, I taught both of them to be good people. Ali,
but watch, what you don't know is this. My daughter, valedictorian, captain of the softball team, captain of the volleyball team, captain of the cheerleader squad, had plenty of jobs. She was the valedictorian.
You are a big dog. Stop.
All that.
Hey, big dog. Big
Go ahead,
dog.
go ahead.
You are what these women do. In public, you present one thing, so people think you a certain type of person. So they allow you around it. They allow
So
you.
Ali, do you think he's lying about the child being the valedictorian?
No, not at all. No, not
What
at all.
part of that I'm lying about?
If that's true, he raised a good child despite.
Illa, that's
being a
not.
Pookie.
Damn, that's not.
I'm not saying he's a good man for the world. I'm saying that he figured out. Despite all, listen,
he lying.
Let me tell you a story.
I figured out a way to do my kids right by being an ain't shit.
I know a kingpin, bro. I know a dude from my hood that was a kingpin. My friend, one of my best friends who died, that was his cousin. I ain't gonna even say his name. He was a kingpin, had kingpin charge, had to move down south. His daughter and son went to the league. And one went to the WNBA, the other one went to the NBA. But he was a kingpin.
Illa, I know drug dealers and people in the streets. Their character is good. They profess righteousness. They selling drugs and they engage in some criminal stuff. And I'm sure you do too. But when people ain't ish and doing that, that's a whole different thing. He ain't shit. He promote ain't shit.
I'm not saying he is, but what I'm saying is his ain't shitness obviously didn't affect his ability to raise his children. It might affect his ability to influence other people's children.
Which means
he's about himself and his own family, not the community, right?
No. Hold on. No. He coaches kids. He helps kids in the community, which means in public, people see him as a good person because he probably moving like a good person, but in private, he ain't an ish dude.
Martin Luther King used to cheat on his wife. Did that undermine what he is?
No. Cheating. I ain't saying you ain't itch because you cheating. You know I'm not saying that.
But I don't. But listen, but Ali, this is what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying. I'm just going through the conversation. Listen. I'm not defending him because I don't agree with what he's saying, but I just understand. It's a difference between agreeing and understanding. Understanding doesn't mean you agree or believe in his sentiments. You just understand it. I can see a fool be a fool and understand he's a fool. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, but just because I understand it don't mean I agree. I just understand what it is. I don't agree with a lot of shit people do out here. I just understand it.
If you understood, you would have said you understood and left it at that. But you was defending what he was saying, so that's why you were defending it.
I mean, if it was perceived like that, that's how you perceive it. But I'm not. I'm just we're having a conversation. It takes understanding to evolve it. I can sit there and fight back and forth. He already provided. If you telling me out your mouth, I ain't shit. I'm not going to sit there and make you keep proving you ain't shit. You already said you ain't shit. So now I'm just trying to understand the depths of your ain't shitness because he already said he ain't. So that's already given. It's a given. He's admitted it. He stood on it. So now the conversation changed. So it's like, okay, did that ain't shitness, is it affecting how you deal with your children? Now, obviously, It hasn't. Now it may affect how he's perceived
I
by
don't believe
us.
shit that big nigga said. So I don't believe the valedictorian. I don't believe none of it. Sorry.
And that's a different conversation.
Really, please.
That's a different conversation. If you don't believe it, that's I respect that too.
I don't believe that nigga.
I know people that really put their kids through that, and they was in the street heavy.
Right. Can we go
And
back
their
to
kids came out pretty good.
Yes. Let's go back. Let's go to Nat King Cole. Well, Natalie Cole. Let's see.
We can move on to your questions. Your questions on your iPad.
Like for example, this woman professes to be a great mother. She professes to be a good wife, all while professing at the same time she's a baddie. They don't got time to be at home being a good mother and good wife. And then as this continues, we're gonna get to see who she actually is, because people will present one person in the public and another person in private. But if the impact on I could be an ain't-ish dude, but in public and to my kids, I can be a good person, and everybody sees the good person. But if I'm this actual ain't-ish dude in private and in public, then it's going to impact my kids. What he's saying out his mouth is not consistent. That's all I'm saying. It's not making sense. That's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is he's a dysfunctional. He's talking about this a dysfunctional situation. Some people thrive in dysfunction. I don't take his situation, and I wouldn't set it as a precedent for the people. Hell no. But it's a method to his madness and his family. I'm not saying it should work for us. I'm not saying that. I just understand what he's saying.
But most people don't thrive. Most people
I don't agree with him, but I understand what he's trying to say.
There's a minority of people who can thrive in dysfunction, but most people ain't gonna thrive.
I just said that.
Well, I agree with you. So
he's not trying to be what you're trying to be. He's not trying to be somebody that said I'm the example of the community. He's not trying to.
No. If he that person for real, he wouldn't try to. If he is that not ish dude that promotes men and women not to be ish, but then he's teaching his kids to be good, and the kids around him to be good, it's inconsistent. It's not. It's contradiction.
That's a good point. Like I said, that's definitely a contradiction. Because if you want your children to be good, you're going to tell other people to be good, because your children are going to grow up and be around these other people. So if you raise your children to be great people, but you advocating for adults to not be shit, that's a clash in perspective. So that doesn't make sense. But I just understood what he was trying to say about. I understood this part. He's saying that I sold drugs. My daughter seen me sell drugs. I don't want her to be with a drug dealer, but it's a chance she might be. So if she goes that route, I'm gonna tell her how to deal with that. Is that righteous? No. But is it fair for his situation? Absolutely. Because you can't tell your child not to do something that they seen you do your whole life. You can do it, but children do what you do, not what you say.
Remember yesterday when you was talking about the dude coming around the corner and you was like, man, who the hell is this? Remember that you were talking about Ty Main? Remember with Ty Main, you were talking about how people can make assumptions?
Oh, that was crazy. That's a whole.
It sound like he the type of person would tell you he from Brooklyn, but he not really from Brooklyn. Like he about that life, but he not about that life.
That guy's a different situation. I don't think he.
No, it's not. It's even Big Dog. It's not making sense. And you know what make it worse? If he say he not a good person and we already take his word for it, we'd be a problem too, Illa, if we just taking his word.
It's levels to Pookie though.
No,
you got Super Saiyan Pookie.
Illa, we get you the Pookie Whisperer. We get it.
If I'm not, I understand. Ty Main is a different animal. I don't think Ty Main is. I think he's on the spectrum personally. So I don't think that's the same as what we dealing with today. I think this is a man who know better. Just want to do better. I don't think Ty Main really knows better.
No, but Illa, think about what we talked about before. How if we have a righteous,
I don't agree with Pookieism. So let's just put that on.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we have a righteous mind and we have an understanding and patient and graceful mind, we're gonna give people that grace. But instead of taking them for exactly who they are, he said he ain't ish, he promotes people not being it. So no, we can't. No, we can believe that part. But the fact that he's trying to get us to believe everything he's saying is the part that we can't believe. That's all I'm saying.
And what's the other parts that you think he lying about? Having a valedictorian. Let's look like what the coaching. Let's talk about it. What do we think he lying about?
About what he's actually teaching. About what he's actually teaching his kids, about what he's actually teaching his daughters, about what he actually will accept. He says he okay with his daughter being with somebody like him, but he's promoting. He probably taught his daughter to be with someone not like him, and he's gonna pick and choose and go the good traits about him, not the bad traits.
That's possible. Because I definitely would teach my daughter that.
And the fact that he said that he stayed during his marriage, he was cheating, but his wife was still there. Then he said he's
now that's cheating. A different. Now let's talk about that. Now I heard you talk about the marriage shit. You threw me off with that.
Oh, he threw
Can
you
y'all
off.
hear me?
And it make me
Yes.
ask you this question, brother. Let's be real. Like, let's talk about it. Because y'all be talking all this player shit. And where you from, bro? You from the South?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You from, where you
Okay,
from, bro?
I ain't know
Georgia,
what
Florida,
was going on
Alabama?
there. Go ahead.
Where you from, bro? Alabama, Georgia?
Memphis.
Ah. My ex is from Memphis.
Man.
Hey,
Y'all
that
like,
explains a
yo,
lot
I'm gonna
right
keep
there.
it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all be talking that player shit, but y'all be dealing with chicks that's in a deficit, bro. That ain't no
I
player shit.
told
Like,
you.
them y'all be getting them big old
I
BBWs, getting
told
they
you.
check and be talking that shit like, yo, I be getting chicks like that don't count, bro. Like that don't count. There's no way. Ain't no chick that got some look
Illa,
gonna tolerate
Illa,
you going online saying I don't love my wife, I just like her. That's big
Illa,
girl energy.
Illa, that's all.
That's
Illa,
big
that's
girl
all I.
energy.
Illa,
That's
that's all I
BBW
was trying to.
energy. That ain't
Illa,
a
Illa, that's
you
all
ain't
I'm
saying
trying to
that
say.
to a woman you attracted to heavy like that. You're not doing it.
They act like
Huh?
they something. They act like they not something. They act like they something they not. They look good for people, but in reality, they're a whole nother person.
I
So
compartmentalize
so
though.
let me
So yeah,
so
I see
so
what
let
things
me
for you.
let me try to get what y'all saying straight. So because of the city I stay in and the women we deal with down here, we just talk shit because of the women we deal with.
Some niggas do. I live in the South now. I know a lot of like where I'm like
Exactly.
and I love my people down south. It's a difference between country bumpkins and southern players.
Okay.
A lot of cats be coming off like they southern players, but they really just country bumpkins. And if you got a bunch of big girls giving you their check, that ain't no player shit, bro. And a lot of cats be on here talking that shit. It's like, yo, I don't want to see your wife, but sometimes I be want to ask you because it gets context. Because there's no way you could talk like that with a woman that is attractive, that's really about something. There's no way you're gonna get on the internet and be like, yeah, I like her, but I don't know if I love her. That's your wife. She can't. So something is up with
Now,
that.
this is my thing, and I done heard that before. Excuse me, I done heard that before, and it's some some truth to that shit. Now, but this is what I'm gonna tell you: is it me breaking an attractive bitch or me breaking a bitch that y'all respect more?
No, me personally attractive because anybody could break a bitch
Unattractive
who
one.
don't like
Okay,
you.
so
Because
that
anybody
what
Anybody
can
could
I
get
get
an
an
can
insecure,
understand what you're
unattractive
saying.
woman to do
unattractive
whatever.
woman
And
get it
well,
together.
how we came up from in the 90s when we were teenagers was like when we say we breaking a bitch, we don't care how she look, as long as she break bread, we don't care.
I know, cause y'all from the South.
I
Yeah,
Respectfully,
we
mean,
don't
look,
care.
up
Look,
You
north
could
they
be
don't go
skinny, you
like
could be
that.
look,
skinny,
But
they
fat,
don't vouch
light
for.
skin,
Hey,
it
dark
don't
skin,
go
I'm down
like
short,
here.
that
tall.
up north.
It ain't like that in the
If
South.
we
You
can
gotta
break
break
if
a
we can get you to
bad chick.
break bread, we don't care about none of that.
Nah, hey, he ain't talking for all the South. Let me say that. But
It's
the
Southern
way he
players
talking
and it's
about it, he
country
doing it.
bumpkins.
He doing it on rookie level, and you got all Madden. You know what I'm saying? The way you doing it, anybody can get a woman
Anybody can
that's
get a fat
desperate. They
bitch.
got to
Excuse
check
my language.
because the majority of women who got their stuff together are the unattractive, overweight women. They gotta have something like, well, damn, I'm unattractive. I gotta have good credit. I gotta be able to put a phone in his name or a car in his name.
no.
I gotta be.
Hey,
Look, he
Truth.
laughing because it's the
I already
truth.
That ain't
asked. No,
no
I already
player
asked.
shit.
I already asked them. Do you think the type of woman you was dealing with was high quality or a good woman? She
You
couldn't
ain't
have been
ask
high
me that,
quality.
Ali.
Yes, I
He
did
did. I
earlier.
heard him. He did
Yes, I
ask you
did.
that.
Yes, I did. I said,
Wait,
well, she.
did I
I
say
said
that
she
was
had.
high
I said
quality
she
what
had. I
looks
said.
or
I,
behavior?
no, I said the way she accepted your behavior, she had to be a no good woman. And she was with a dude that sold drugs, a criminal, beating up people, and unstable and chaotic. She had to be no good. She had to be.
Low
Can't go
Almost,
around
but
value?
see, she was
and low
insecure.
value.
She didn't
And low
have. She
value.
don't have self
No,
confidence.
we're not. Hey, Illa, we're not gonna sugar. Forget all that. She want a good
Okay, go
woman.
ahead.
She would just want a good woman. If
She
I
was
accept that,
insecure because no, I can't. I'm gonna
I
push
don't
back on
take.
that. Like I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna push back on that.
Okay.
She may be a good person, but she don't have the confidence in herself to step up more. You could be a good person dealing with bullshit because you're insecure. That's like you see these big old people that be sweet as hell, but they can't stop eating. Do that mean they a bad person? No, they just got a fucking eating disorder. So it's a lot of women who are nice and sweet and docile, but they don't think they're attractive. They think they gotta settle, so they'll deal with that. That don't mean they're bad people. They're insecure women who deal with bad men.
So if
Not
I
saying
get
that there is
with
no bad women. It's a
so if
whole
I get
bunch.
if I get with that Natalie girl, she beating up women, she beat her kids, she committing crimes, and that's the woman I decide to marry with. Am I a good person looking for another good person, or am I just insecure?
Could be both. But men don't usually be in them situations where they
But
dealing with a
I'll say this though. if someone is that insecure that they would tolerate that type of person, it means they would engage in that type of behavior. So we can say it's a reflective of them being insecure, but a lot of insecure people can end up being no good people as well.
It's called desperation, Ali.
They still no good, Illa.
That don't mean they'll do it though.
But Illa,
everybody that hang with drug dealers don't mean they'll do it themselves.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But
though.
No, but I could say, I'll tell you this: in 2026, when we start walking towards this, if a woman is supporting a drug dealer or a criminal, man, she not a good person. She not. If I'm selling drugs to my community and I know what's happening to my community and I'm hurting my community,
I'll give you that.
We just on time because we had family members that did it. We had people we loved that did it, but we had family members that touched people. We had family people that molested and killed, but we justified it because they were our family members.
Well, if they're selling fentanyl and crack and heroin, yeah. You selling some weed and shit, bro.
We'll let the weed go, right? We're gonna let the weed go.
I will let weed go. But if you selling all that heavy shit, yeah, I get you. You right.
If it's hurting the community, we not good people, man. We not good people.
That's one of the reasons.
And all I'm saying is that we keep having this high expectation and standard for what a good man is, but the good women, those so-called lost, insecure women, allow Big Dog to thrive, allow Tomane to thrive, allow Tyranny to thrive. Like that's what I'm saying.
But the women that's letting them type of dudes thrive, you don't want them women, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
The problem is the women who are the problem is with the women who are attractive, who are educated, who act like that. That's the problem. Because they're the ones that's influencing. Nobody's looking up to no ugly fat girl. They're looking up to the pretty ones. And the pretty ones have that same energy. And that's the problem. The ones that are attractive are acting like that.
Can we agree to this? A lot of times we'll say that the woman is the reflection of the man, right? She is the reflection of that man standing right next to her. So if she's willing to be with the devil, she's not a good person. But if she's standing next to God, she's probably a righteous woman. That's all I'm saying. If she's willing to endorse that, that's the the man that hey, Illa, look at all these lames we see and the people that be doing what they do. When that woman's standing next to him, that's a reflection of her. So whoever you got standing next to you is a direct reflection of what type of woman you are and what you endorse and promote.
Ali, a lot of women like the devil.
There we go.
Hey, the devil who enticed Eve, right? Speak the same language. But that's why I don't ever feel bad for like whoever dating a drug dealer and she following hard times because he went to the pen and whatnot or he left her. That already showed the level of his moral fiber because he doing what he doing to the community. So if he do her wrong or leave her, I don't ever feel bad for the ones that date drug dealers and say because that's the one they usually go for when they're young. They say I was young and dumb, and then they try to come to the good guy.
Yes, but they're the gatekeeper. Like I said, they're the gatekeepers. These guys can't exist without women endorsing and promoting them. The reason why they dated the drug dealers is because the women wanted money as well too. And I'm telling y'all, the reason why they held down these dudes is because they had money. That's why if me and Illa lose our legs and our wife is married to us and we gonna get that check, she stayed. The reason why they'll say that men don't hold those women down, he ain't about to get no check typically from this woman if he's holding a woman down, but that man's gonna get a check. That woman is gonna get a check. That's why she hold down that dude. And that man got money typically somewhere else that when he get out, she gonna get access to this money, or when he get back out, he gonna keep dealing drugs and he has a certain reputation. But then, and the women typically cheating. These women that when the man go to prison and that woman outside, she's still cheating while she holding this dude down. So let's just keep it real about what actually be happening. That's why she try to upgrade to the man who got a job, upgrade to the man who a CEO and about his business. She start trying to get away from the street life, but she's still about the street life.
What I'm saying is this though, Ali. Desperate people always got whatever they can get. So the women that are dealing with the ties and the pookies aren't making waves. They always accepted those men. The problem with today is the high echelon of women are doing that now. So that's the problem. You only focus on who has influence. I don't care if I'm trying to prevent something in the hood. I'm gonna go to the big dogs and see and get them to change because that's who people are following. Them little fat girls with they security checks, whatever, they ain't affecting shit. It's the women that are attractive, that are successful, that are bringing the sentiments of a low down, dirty street whore to the mainstream. They're the problem.
Shit like
This
that.
man's
Shit like
wife
that.
and the
Shit like
Ty's
that. Shit
girls,
like that.
ain't nobody look at. No,
I
I don't
agree.
know your wife. I ain't gonna say that. But Ty's girls, like people not looking at them. It's the women that's on Instagram. It's the women that got the influence. That got because beauty. One thing women gotta realize is this: beauty is a responsibility. It's not a bargaining chip. The more attractive you are, male or female, it's a gift from God that because if you're attracted, that means you're attracting people. So that means people are going to just naturally be drawn to you. So if you have the gift of beauty, that's a responsibility. Because if I'm drawn to you, that means it's something you should be imparting to me naturally. And these women are using that beauty as a bargaining chip instead of a responsibility to be a better woman. So I think the problem is not the low-hanging fruit women. They've always been that. But the women that know better, that look better, that has that look, the Claire Huxtable look, they act like the hoes now.
Shit like that.
Hey,
Shit
Illa,
like that. Shit like
hey, Illa,
that.
I agree with
And
you.
we agreed it.
That's
Hold
the
on,
one
real
you
quick, True. Hold on, real quick, True. And you take it right from me. And that's what we talk about in the beginning. Big Dog knows that these women control the market. And Big Dog said he's adjusting to the market until women change. It's just gonna stay like this. They gotta change if the market gonna change. Go ahead, True.
So like Illa was saying, it's the pretty ones. I ain't saying the one Cam interviewing is pretty because she like a foe to me, but it's ones with influence like the on the Baddie show, the one that influenced the Nicki Minaj, the you know, Cardi B, etc. Those are the ones that they follow, and they on their worst behavior. So they like, okay, it's okay for me to be on this type of time too. So
Look at Sierra. She wore a sheer dress with Russell Wilson
yeah,
in public. Your wife.
that's the precedent, and we already know what influences them to do that. They getting that call from up top. Hey, put this song out. Hey, do this right here. So it's now, and I always say, if the women are so educated, why don't they know this? But the thing is, I think they do. It's just they be in
Yes.
they be in competition with each other. They be trying to
Yes.
one up each other. They be really wanting a dude for the type of lifestyle he can give them, so she can be like, "This what my man do. This is how I'm living, etc., etc." Because they always get with a man for what he can do, not for who he is. So
We got to stop saying they. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you
nah,
off.
you good. It's just. That's why I say they got to be starved out. That's the only way. But the thing, it ain't gonna be
They're not
starved
gonna be
out
starved out. Ain't
because of
happening.
cats like this. You know what I'm saying? Because of
No,
cats.
go Ella. Go ahead, Ella.
We got to stop calling them educated. They're indoctrinated.
There you go.
They're not the most educated. Because there's no way you can be. I'm gonna give you an example, right? There was a woman for a couple years ago. She graduated from FAMU. Because true education comes from self-education. She went to FAMU. She graduated and she took a picture in her FAMU outfit, and then she took another picture on the campus in front of the statue, completely nude. Is she educated? No, there's no way you can walk out of it with a degree and say, I'm gonna take a naked picture in front of the school statue.
Now,
She didn't learn anything. She learned what it took to establish income on a consistent basis. That's not education. You're
peep this out.
indoctrinated.
Now, peep this. I agree 100%. And it'll be the educated ones. It'll be the doctors, the lawyers, the ones with the precedent jobs. Say, I got this job, but they still acting like what we seeing on this interview with Cam. You know what I'm saying? That's say.
But I think when you say educated truth, I think you mean educated on how to manipulate men versus just like educated, knowledgeable. They know what to do with men. They know how to finesse men. They know that men love them so much that they can get away with like crime. It's a crime right now at this point. They know that who gonna break first is men because we can't live without them. Woman can, you know how many of our mamas, grandmamas went to the grave with no man? And even without the cat and dog, before these women started getting cat and dogs, they'll go to the grave without no man. But we always got to have a woman. We love women.
Hey, you're right, because they will double down. They will know they wrong, and they will not apologize. They won't go back to their baby daddy. They won't go back to where they know they should have stayed. Their life can be horrible. Their life can be, they'll be living at their mama house with their next lover, no car, no job, waiting on income tax, and they still won't go to back where the man where the salvation is.
I mean,
that's why so many aunties, when it's like what they say, if you go around a woman and she don't have her family, the aunties, the mothers, they don't have no man, that's what ends up happening, because it be all them bitter women that don't go to the man that they know they should have and could have been with.
And what we got to be honest with, most of these women have been with at least 2 or 3 dudes. And scientifically, I think they say if a woman has 2 to 4 partners, it decreases her ability to pair bond by like 60%.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5.
We're
Look,
really dealing with women who really don't know how to be with men.
Illa,
They
your
may
mic
have
crack.
to. They don't know how to do it. They not even. It's just really bad out here. It's really bad.
it's
Your mic,
cracked out of them.
your mic cracking, Illa. Refresh
I
real
don't know
quick.
why. All right.
Refresh. It wasn't doing it before. It just started doing it.
On my phone. I ain't been on the computer.
Your phone eating. That's why it's
CP.
that's that
I'm gonna
iPhone.
log back in the computer. I'm gonna log back in the computer.
Pete, let me add to what Illa said. One of the reasons why marriages lasted and relationship lasted and women didn't leave is because the ability to pair bond. Now we know everybody wasn't a virgin back then. You know, grandmother might have had her, little day, but it wasn't to the extreme now, where it's women 50 body count and they 20 years old and they openly say it. So the like I said the other day, the ability to bond with somebody, the reason why they stayed together because they definitely weren't having sex like the way they have it now. Women are having more sex than us because they got the access to it. They can order up D like Domino's on the app.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. And that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is the market is set by the women. And when you have the type of dudes that can exist because the women want that type of man who will invalidate and support the bad things that she does, she's going to want to have the man that lies for her and the man who typically deceitful. So they can't keep complaining about the market when they're endorsing the market. That's the main thing.
What you said, what you always say is like the other day when we were talking about tell the woman the truth or lie to them to get results. Ali, you out your own mouth said lie to them to get the results you want.
I said they deserve the lie. I still will say that.
So therefore,
I just support. Hold on. I just said we need people like you. I just said that earlier. Remember that? So we need people like you. You admit that you ain't ish, and they still gonna pick you not being ish. I said we need you until they start being righteous. Until they start being good women, they deserve pipe and lies. I'm not with that.
Or the alternative is this right there. Quit saying you need them.
No, that's not true.
If when we say hold
on, stop. You made a statement. You made a statement, right?
Okay, go ahead.
And at the same time, you stop dealing with multiple women to stay with your wife. You still got one in your household. Now, if you was really out there just doing you, ain't got no women, what you saying is realistic. Man can't stay away from women, so stop saying that. Even we
can't stay away from women they want to.
So women look at our actions, right? Just like we look at their actions. They'll tell us they righteous and good women, but a lot of them move like hoes, right? And men go, I don't do nothing for women. I'm him. I don't need no women. And everything those men do is for women. So we both be lying.
Okay, so if I'm a liar and you a liar, then ain't one of us righteous.
Who? I'm not denying that. It's the market.
So why so hard on me for telling the truth about I ain't shit and then turn around and say you're a lie?
I didn't say. I just said I respect the fact that you telling the truth,
and I respect that you're allowed to get results.
Yeah, exactly.
But we both ain't shit.
No, that's not the truth.
If you're willing to lie instead of tell the truth, what makes you?
I just said it again. You said you ain't just an ish person. You just not good at all. You ain't ish at all.
I'm not righteous.
I'm saying that if you dealing with that type, I'm not saying lie to women who unrighteous. You lie to any type of woman, righteous or unrighteous. Good women deserve the truth. Good women deserve coverage.
But what do niggas want?
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
So we're not the same. A good woman deserves respect. A good woman deserves love. Good woman deserves coverage. You saying lie to all of them because they control the market. So you lying to everybody. You finessing the good woman and the bad woman. We not the same.
What do you want?
No, you move the goalpost again. Can you say that we not the same? I said
do
lie
you
to the
Do you want a relationship with this?
Did I say lie to the hoes?
You want results? What results do you want?
Did I say it's fine to lie to the hoes, brother?
What results do you want?
You just, hey, big dog, stop, man. Go ahead.
You stop.
This. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
This the problem, and I think no disrespect to you, big dog, but you represent the false image of what women think a man is, and that's why they so over sexualized, because you think it's all about sex, and it's not.
I agree with that.
Of course, we like that. Of course, we do. Of course, we want to have sex, but at what cost? I don't just want to have sex with you. I want to actually get along with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to like you. I want to be able to get along with you. So it's not about, because you keep saying, what do you want? We want a relationship. Sex
All
is
right.
so hard to get. Anybody can get that. You know, that shit is like all over the ground. You can just pick it up outside. So men want to really bond with somebody. So to keep saying, what do you want? I think that just give a false sense to these women. That's why these women think, that's why they so over-sexualized in the way they dress, because they feel like, well, what else do y'all want? We sexy. We like, what else is there? And
Now,
it's a whole lot to get.
now watch this. Now, what you said is right, philosophical. Now watch this too, though. If it's more, if you want the relationship more than the pussy, why you don't try to get the relationship first instead of seeing what the pussy feel like?
But that's an assumption. Whoever said that, that's what everybody's
I
trying
hear
to
that a lot in these spaces. I hear that a lot in these spaces.
But we talk about but that's not what everybody wants. Everybody don't just want that. That's easy
I
to
can
get.
answer that though.
Go ahead.
See, nowadays with women, we already know we're not running to a virgin. So we would have to basically conquer that woman for a sign of submission off the muscle. What it look like you being with a woman, basically she's being celibate towards you, you not getting that, but you're gonna be giving your resource while she's holding on to hers. So that's why that's why nowadays, oh yeah, that's most definitely, that's gonna have to be a threshold that's gonna have to be crossed.
But what resources is you willing to give up?
For one, my time. Two, when you walk out the house, get in your car, take gas. When you do anything, you gotta spend money, especially when you're having an activity with somebody else. So that's what we deem. That's just a standard courting process when you're dealing with a woman. So if she's being celibate, I always say, well, shit. If I hear any woman say celibate or used to whatever, I'm like, cool. I'm celibate with my resources.
That's fine. I agree with that. Be celibate with your resources. Be celibate with your money.
He said, why not? To answer your question, that he said he didn't say that, but to answer that today, that's a sign of submission and basically showing that she rock with you. Because if she's not giving it up to you, but you giving her your resources out to her, you know what that's called.
And I feel like, Big Dog, you talking from that Players Club trick mentality. Because first of all, attention is the first currency. Yeah, I ain't got to come up. If I'm taking time out of my day, my busy day, to talk to your funky ass, that's an exchange right there. That's why you have to pay attention, because it's a currency. We got to stop acting like our presence is not enough for these women. Because the fact that we keep saying, so what you bring to the table, like, no, I'm here. The fact that I'm a man, because even if I got less money than her, when some shit pop off, who gonna have to do something? Me. So my value is
time.
It's priceless. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
First thing I said was time.
I agree with that.
It's time for some super chats.
Much love to the 150 people in the building. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the share button at the bottom of the screen. It'll help me. If any of y'all would like the simulcast, I'm fine with that, man. I want y'all to eat. I want y'all to build as well, too. But please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please hit the share button at the bottom of your screen. Let me see. Where will we right here? Nope, this one. My brother Cool Kev said with a $2 super chat, his story ain't adding up. Much love to you, my brother Cool Kev. And then my brother SQ said with a $10 super chat, Leosha, did you make it to your final workout for the year? Also, shout out to the Untouchable
Empire, baby.
I worked out from home
We just
today.
got $10, kinfolk. You know what that means, right? We back on our feet again. I ain't gonna hold you. Support the healing people.
What you say, Leosha?
I said I worked out from home today.
Okay. And then you should start a fitness channel too. Cool Kev with a $2 super chat. Get him, Illa. And then Cool Kev again with his $2 super chat. He breaking big backs. Is your hey, Big Dog barking? I know you tell the truth. Is you got a heavier set woman?
What'd you say?
You got a heavy set woman?
She what, 170?
How tall is she?
Oh my God!
That's all.
She 5'5".
Oh, yeah, she a little wide.
Oh shit!
That I don't know.
Would she be? If we saw her, would we
You
consider her
said she was top
big?
heavy.
So if we saw her, would we consider her big or thick?
Both.
I don't know. That's a little suspect. But
That's
She was
terrible.
top heavy.
shout out to my sister Wanda
She
for
heavy.
becoming an untouchable. And then our sister Wanda hit us with a $25 cash app. She's become the sponsor of the show with $30. Much love to my sister Wanda for becoming the sponsor. And make sure y'all spam her emoji, y'all. Let me see where her emoji at. Let me see. There go emoji right there. Much love to my sister Wanda. Y'all, we need, let me see. We need 51 more in the super chats. We need 17 more members, and then we need, oh, let me see. Somebody just messed me up. Hold up. 68 more in the cash app to meet our goals, man. And again, much love to y'all. I truly appreciate it. Help us reach our membership goals, our super chat goals, and our cash app goals.
Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
All right, go ahead, my brother.
Oh, he said she was top heavy, right? So
Yeah.
like, where is the majority of her mass at? At the top?
Oh my God.
She got big breasts and wide hips.
So that's that's okay. I'm just saying okay. Okay.
Yeah, because just like with her, my daughter is 5'5", 180, and my son girlfriend is 5'4", 190.
Damn.
I'm just saying okay.
That's a wide motherfucker. That's wide, nigga. That's wide as hell. Nigga, that's wide. Come on now.
My son girlfriend got big ass.
Pit bull. She sound like she been like a pit bull. That's what you
Which
just
one?
said. 5'4",
one?
190. I mean,
That's my
all of them,
son
honestly.
girlfriend.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, we like pit bulls and Rottweilers over here.
See, Illa was right. That's that South.
Illa was right.
Illa was right.
I ain't never say he was wrong.
I be all over, but I'm saying, but the thing is, when you come on with that, yo, I be getting them like you said.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't know no better.
No.
Niggas come to the panel and see you just saying, yo, I just be getting chicks. They be thinking y'all getting them. Y'all be getting them big girls.
Yeah. No, now, in my case, it was all different ranges. I had skinny bitches and big bitches.
Well, that's another thing. Them real listen, real skinny and real big is basically the same woman.
Now, I think the smallest I was dealing with was like 130.
I don't know, brother.
The smallest I was dealing with about 130, and the biggest I got with was.
I've been to
Hold on, he said two something. He said two something. So we know you was dealing with big women.
I didn't say I didn't. I just said I didn't.
No,
I
not
said
big.
the smallest I was with about 130, and the biggest I was with about 200.
And that was rare. That was like a rarity.
What did you say?
Which one?
He said the smallest you had was 130. That was a rarity for you.
That's rare for me. I don't deal with skinny bitches.
That's what it is.
130.
Women, hey, big dog, women, you got to stop saying that. It's going. So people.
My bad. I don't deal with skinny women.
I've been to Bill Street, bro. I know all about them. My ex is from Memphis. I know what you like.
Yeah. That's what we did down here. We got Rottweilers down here, Pitbull. Yeah, I ain't sitting there and say you were wrong.
I think a lot of times when I hit y'all be like the Southern culture is I think more matriarchal than up north. The women be running shit down there.
Cause they bigger. Hell yeah. Big ass. Big
Look,
bully.
they walk around looking like the number 10. The
Big
dude be the
pit
1
bullies.
and the girl be the 10. I mean the 0.
Hey, but they act right though.
Yeah, cause they big.
They big. It's cause they act right.
No, it's cause they big. Hey, who you think will treat you better, ugly woman or attractive woman?
Shit, depend on how I act.
I didn't actually depend. You know what, man?
How is it that when I give you my
depend? Because this is what depends is.
Should a thief get the death penalty?
Man, I don't got a lot of time, but it depends.
It's just like asking a thief he should get a death penalty. It depends. Y'all always do that because you don't want to. Hey, I'm gonna ask you again. Hey, Leosha, I'm gonna ask Leosha. A woman can answer better than a man. You a grown man. You can't answer that question.
I'm finna answer your question.
You know, when we was high school, that's why they called them the mean girls. When they pretty, a lot of pretty girls were mean because they felt like they didn't have to do nothing to get men. Just like a lot of dudes that supposedly handsome or the womanizer or the ladies' man, they'll say we mean and a-holes too, because we don't have to do anything to get women. So again, I'm gonna ask Leosha, who typically treats men mean, pretty girls or ugly girls, Leosha?
Pretty girls.
Exactly. So again, that's big girls treat men good because they have to. Typically, they out of shape. They probably desperate for women, men, just like Ilosophical said. And she took all that stuff because she wanted the right woman.
That's why we gotta stop acting like them situations count. They don't count. We gotta talk about the ones where the women who have the look that men want. What they do is way more influential than some linebacker did down south. Like that, no one cares, bro. It's the women who's influencing women that's the problem.
In all honesty, I treated the pretty women worse than the ugly women.
You got to. No, I believe that because they like it. Lil Wayne said, he said, I make the shy girls horny and the fly girls corny, bro. Like, that's really how you can be.
You talking about you, Illa. Think about what he's saying, man. Come on, Illa. He treated the prettier girls better than he treated the ugly. Illa,
I just not treated them better.
He literally, you think he would treat a prettier girl better or ugly?
Why I couldn't? Why I couldn't, Ali? Tell me why I couldn't.
Hey, come on, Illa.
I can tell you. I can tell you. A pretty girl.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But I know he might have heard that. He seen somebody else.
He heard that. Illa, that's all. Illa.
Yeah, I get that.
That's all. Illa. He just saying what he heard.
This girl gonna treat his ass like he lying.
Thank you, Illa. He just saying what he heard, but I'm telling you.
It depends on where you at. Because when you in these rural, you gotta understand, when you in these rural cities that ain't exposed to much, some pretty girls down there don't even know they're pretty until somebody tell them. You know what I'm saying? Because they not exposed. They don't know what they got. That's why if you go in the Midwest cities and you'll see some bad chicks, some sketches on, she don't even know what she got. You feel me? So it's possible, but we don't know if he would do it, but that is possible. It's possible. I'll say that.
What you think about Big Dog? What you thinking about? It's hate.
Oh,
We hate.
man. Hate,
I'm
hate,
hating. What am I
hate,
thinking?
Hey.
What's so funny is that to me is that when I say it, it's cap, lies, whatever the case may be. But Ilosophical damn near tell you what I'm saying, and you'll listen to Ilosophical, but what I said, I'm not.
Because you're not him.
I'm the Pookie whisperer, man.
No, Illa. I don't need you to say nothing, Illa, because you're not him.
How I'm not him? How?
You're big. Come on now. Do I have to break it down?
Huh?
So let me ask you a question. If there was a line where you stood in front of the door, and there was a line where Illa stood in front of the door, which door you think most women will walk through?
Probably.
Oh man.
So what we talking about? Y'all not the same guy.
But just because we don't look the same don't mean that first of all, looks is part of it. Mentality is the other part of it.
It's nothing you can do to change look. It looks as a big.
You're right. I'm 6 feet, so I got a lot of niggas because of my height.
I'm 6'4".
Illa got me beat by 4 inches. I got a couple of beat by a couple inches.
How about this? Even if you were 6 feet and he was 5'5", let me ask you another question. If Illa was 5'5" and you was 6 feet and looked like how you look, and he looked like who you think?
Oh, y'all doing too much. Y'all funny.
Now he want to do this. We gonna do that. What door you think women will still? Illa's 5'5". He's standing in front of one door. You 6 feet standing in another door. What door you think most women gonna walk through?
What about 50-50?
Nah, ain't no damn 50. Ain't no damn 50.
What you want me to say? You want me to say I'm ugly?
No, I don't want you to say you're ugly. But all I said was you keep comparing yourself to him, but you saying stuff that he probably actually.
No, you comparing me to him.
You homie like that. He said
you comparing me to Ilosophical. I'm not comparing myself to Ilosophical.
You said why?
I'm telling you what I did.
No. You said why I can't say the same stuff that he says because I said you not him.
Because if Ilosophical just sit there and say, I understand where Big Dog coming from, you saying, well, Big Dog land, Ilosophical say, nah, I understand where you coming from.
Illa could be 4'9".
What the fuck do that mean, bro?
Illa could be 4'9".
Oh my
and
God.
You 6'2". And again, hey, Leosha, I'm gonna ask you a quick. Hey, Leosha, if Illa was 4'9" and Big Dog was 6'2", still in front of the same door, which door you think women still gonna walk through?
They'll probably go through the 4'9" door.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
So now watch this. Now watch this. Now, if that's the case, that debunk the 6 foot argument that y'all say women like.
No, because it's a preference. Women prefer. So a woman can see. Listen. A woman. No, the women. So men and women both prefer
4'9". I don't think they'd take 4'9".
Yes, they would. Men,
I will take 4'9" over 400 pounds. Not saying you're 400.
I'm not 400 pounds.
No. All I'm saying.
I'm about two.
Attractiveness is still in nature is what people prefer the most.
I agree.
All that stuff is preferences. So if Illa is in front of a door and he's 4'9" and you 6 feet, they still gonna walk through Illa door typically.
Because he might look better than me. I'm taller than him. If he's 4'9", I'm still taller. And again, using biology, a woman that's 5'4" by average wouldn't want a 4'9" nigga. They would want a 6'4".
Illa, would you rather deal with an ugly 5'3" woman or attractive? No. Yeah, ugly. No, ugly 5. Huh?
Height don't mean nothing to us, so it's not a real good comparison. And short women is kind of fun, that fun side, you know what I mean? So they don't. It's not the same with us. We don't want a 6'5" woman.
Would you rather deal with an extremely attractive big woman or an ugly small woman?
Ugly is a strong word. I'm a face guy. How big? Because we can lose weight. I can't change your face.
Like she 205, but she's extremely attractive. 5'5".
205, 5'5". What kind of body the short one got? What her body like?
She just average. She unattractive, but she average body. Come on, Illa. You already know what you're going with, man.
I'll probably go with the but
you already know.
You can't change that face. Like she might lose weight.
They say you're not picking Uglisha, man.
She might lose, but the big girl can lose the weight. You can't lose your face.
And that's why you would pick 205 pounds.
I'm just saying, man. I think it's a lose-lose, but you can lose the weight. I don't like big girls. I don't know who said that shit. I don't do that. I don't dislike them.
Have you ever messed with an attractive big girl?
Yeah, thick one. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't call them big.
Got your ass.
You have two.
I have two. I know. Let me hit it.
Got your ass.
Equality
around this motherfucker.
Equality, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what men prefer. Everybody, it's that comes first. It's just nature.
It's a big though. You got the big fat ones, and you got the thick ones. That's like
you know why though.
And big fat ones, then you got the fat big ones.
I told my girl this. I was kind of catfish though. I was dealing with a girl in college. And that's the same picture she kept up. So when I went and saw her, she had gained like 100,000 pounds, and I just had to take one for the team.
It's called fat fishing.
Oh.
It's always taking them shoulder pictures. You know them shoulder picture chicks? They always got just got the angles. The angles. Yeah. They always got to sit up high and raise their ass, look fat. Like show that flat shit because you're gonna attract who want that shit. Stop trying to make your butt bigger than it is. Stop it.
They be like you see, they look skinny from the neck up.
Just shoulder pictures.
Yeah, just show. But how they shape them like Leosha. Look, they'll look like Leosha at the top, and everything else about is like 120, 200 pounds.
The Snapple body.
Yeah. It be killing us.
Can we get back to the chin, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. Look, we got Big Dog sad kind of right now, man. I'm sorry about that.
Down and out, man.
I'm sorry about that. It's all right.
I respect your honesty, Big Dog.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Your transparency.
Yes, sir.
What y'all say?
I said I respect your honesty and your transparency. I respect it.
I appreciate that. I can't lie to y'all.
He respect that you ain't ish, man. That's all.
At least I own up to it.
Hey, for real.
One. Just give me one. It could be already a public one. Just a name that's already public. I know you've been caught doing something. Walking into a club, seen coming out of a restaurant with somebody. I'm gonna say, you know who I think you would be with, or you would have messed with?
Who?
A Rihanna, like Rihanna.
No.
No?
No.
A singer though. Yeah, a singer.
Keep going.
I mean, like.
You name one and I name one.
No, don't start your shit.
Ladies first. I can't be the one.
Let me go to our age. Well, because our age bracket. I would say like a Rihanna. Monica. I remember when I heard about you.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I'm gonna leave it alone though.
No, please.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, don't.
No, I want to leave it alone.
No, don't.
Cordell, what was the name that we looked up back there when we was looking
Say
that one. What was her?
Because you're trying to go there, and we're gonna go there. Because I'm gonna ride this server.
So Cam, can I tell you a time that you probably don't remember?
Yeah.
It was your birthday, and I was booked in North Carolina. This was back in like 2000, maybe 13, 14, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
You played with the Carolina Panthers.
Sometimes.
Well, no,
she's annoying.
but I'll never forget it was your birthday, and we were at it was like Magic City, one of the strip clubs. They booked me there.
He probably hit it already.
Or in Charlotte.
No, in Charlotte.
Magic City is in Atlanta.
Okay, so it's the wrong one.
Shit,
What was the strip
know.
club in? They used to book me. They had a chain of them. Onyx.
Yeah.
And you had a birthday, and some of your teammates and all them were there, and I was on Bad Girls Club back then. But you came in, hold on, and the strippers left from being groupies for me. It was like, Bad Girls Club, Natalie's in the building, right? It was like, yay, I got all the bag. And then Cam walks in, the quarterback for the Panthers. Their panties dropped. I mean, it's a strip club. And they ran to you. I said,
they did?
Yeah, they did.
Just made that whole thing.
Sorry, no, you're a ladies'
You
man.
said,
But I love that for you.
what year was this?
It was like 2014 or.
That was a good year. That was a great year going into 2015.
Were you with the Panthers then?
Definitely. But I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Rocket Natalie.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about me though. Anybody who knows this, last year or this year was the first year in my adult life, meaning outside of 21 years old, that I ever spent a birthday domestically. So that could not be me.
Oh, for real? No, it was like your birthday or something.
Could not be my birthday.
Yeah.
You didn't see me.
That's Cat, right?
When is your birthday?
God, trying to act like she been in the circle. Like
my
you ain't
team
been in
looked it
there.
up.
Crazy.
Because I wanted to know what your sign was. I'm big on signs. You said a Taurus? Yeah, you're a Taurus. She told me May 4th.
Yo, how you look like Woody and Buzz
Yeah,
Lightyear?
I'm big on signs. So it was something that.
She looked like Woody and Buzz Lightyear. That stone cold stunner proof chin she got. Yo, she looks crazy, bro. She like a thumb with makeup on it.
That's crazy.
Crazy work. That chin sharp as hell.
Going on, because I don't know if you were in season or not. It was something at that club, and they definitely. I don't tell lies. I'm
not saying that you're lying.
But have you ever been to Onyx?
I've been there numerous times.
In Charlotte.
Numerous times.
Okay, so
But it wasn't for
something.
my birthday.
Okay, so
crazy.
it was something. And when you walked in,
you know what it probably was?
It was something.
CIAA.
Yes, they always booked me for CIAA weekend down there. Yes, something like that.
I wouldn't. It's CIAA.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
So where do you be spending your birthdays at?
Oh,
because today's mine, and you don't even have a gift for me.
I got a gift.
Oh my God! Yes.
That's crazy.
I love gifts.
We bet.
That's
See, I
crazy.
decided to up it from last year's gift, and I'm gonna double what I gave you last year.
Okay, what is that? Nothing.
Nothing. We didn't get toxic. I thought you was gonna share.
Oh, I'm not done.
Come on.
What do you want to
You
do?
don't make me put my iPad down now.
Yeah, because you're being fake, and I don't want to
All right, man, listen,
I've
Natalie-
only done 2 podcasts this year.
Natalie?
The first one was YG had a podcast. I went on
Natalie.
his. The second one was
ain't me.
the people in Chicago, and now this is the third one. I've done 3 podcasts this year. I do not do podcasts because I don't like the fake shit.
Oh,
Let's
she's
get to it.
annoying.
What the fuck do you want to know? Do you watch Baddies? Is there anyone on Baddies that you'd fuck or you think's
crazy.
cute?
She's terrible.
That's the
No,
that's
for real, I
the,
just wanna-
hey, that's the type of women Big Dog say he like. He love him cussing. He love him being thoughts. He love him. He said it. Ain't that right, Big Dog?
No, them the type of women Big Dog be paying their rent. Yeah. He's laughing. See, I know what you do.
No, I'm laughing because that shit funny. I'm laughing because that shit funny.
Whatever you lie.
No. I like her though, but no.
She'll get a few hundred from you.
I don't like nothing about her, but the way she act, man. Look, I worked at a club in Dallas, one of the major clubs in Dallas, for 3 years.
Which club was that?
It's called Headquarters now, but it was called Beamers when I was working there.
You ever been to Park Avenue?
Yeah, that was the next name. It went from Beamers to Park Avenue to Headquarters. I was head of security when it was Beamers. This is when the All-Star game was here, when the Super Bowl came to Dallas, and when it got snowed in real bad. So that right there, I see that all day, every day, and that's where I really got repulsed to that type of culture. Cause that's like a microcosm of how the majority of these women act. Let me tell you, one of my homegirls, she sent me this, right? Because she know how I am. And I was like, I ain't got to look at it yet. But it's like Ali said, they look up to girls like that. They say girls like that set the trend. And that's like, sadly, that's about 60-65% of our women, I'm gonna say age 15, 16 to 45, 50.
Nah, that's real. That's real talk. Like, and my problem with women like her though is it's changing the social hierarchy, because back in the day, to get to a certain level of wealth, you had to really put in some work. Whether you had an athletic talent, whether you had a highly paid skill, you had to put in work for years to get to a lot amount of money. Now it's in OnlyFans and the strip club culture and this bad girls club culture. You can be on the same level of an accomplished person, whether you like football or sports or not. To be a Cam Newton, to become a Heisman Trophy winner from junior college to an NFL MVP takes extreme focus and dedication for one's body. And for him to do all of that work just to sit across from her shows you why the game is over. Because now she thinks, because I can make what Cam makes, I am what he is on the inside.
Right.
You're not. But we live in a world where a whore can be arm in arm with a accomplished doctor, and that's why she talk like how she want to talk. Like, I'm getting money. I'm just like y'all. No, you're not.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Leo. I'll get after you.
She's deep in her masculine energy, and that's what a baddie is. She couldn't. I can't wait till he get to the part when he asks her the question of what a baddie is. She didn't know what to say, and I think that's where she started to get
frustrated.
That's why personal. That's why she put that video after the fact saying that she felt disrespected, and he never disrespected her. He was literally, if anything, she was disrespecting him.
But you gotta understand baddie. You gotta speak baddie-nese. When you hold him accountable, that's insulting. Accountability is insulting to a baddie.
And also, she saw how she looked probably the playback, and then girls was probably saying he tried to play you when he was really taking it soft on her. He was doing a real good job, but not like checking her. I could tell he wanted to.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was doing the same thing Shannon Sharp be doing when he get certain women on his platform. He don't never check their ass how they need to be checked.
They start tiptoeing, but it's for the basis of the interview, and I understand that, because he don't want to, don't want her to rage quit. Because what he really want to do is hold her accountable. But that message that she put out, she looked back at it, or one of her homegirls said, "Girl, he tried to play you or play you in your face." So she also saw that she made herself look bad when she couldn't articulate her thoughts when he asked her that question. So she was like, "Oh man, I gotta say something to retort to basically be back on top." So basically, the sisterhood won't look like it went down a notch.
And y'all gotta understand that she a drunk. She is a drunk. She's not used to being on platforms like that and talking and having a civil conversation with people. That's just not her MO. You see how she got up on here and talking about her approaching that girl and her mama. That was so lame. That was so lame.
But did y'all see the other clip last week, I think these clips are like really synonymous. They went crazy and then they ain't like the aftermath. I don't know if y'all seen that clip with Trev Smooth. I was about to interview this young lady, but Trev Smooth did an interview a couple weeks ago with this dark-skinned girl, and she went crazy off of some soft questions. She started hitting the guy in the hat. Y'all didn't see that clip with that dark-skinned girl on Trev Smooth show? It's been reacted by a lot of people.
Hold on. She stood up and said, I ain't finna be played. She was like, you trying to play me? And then she started talking about how much money she making, the type of dude I seen that. Yeah.
It's similar to this. It's like they go off and think that everybody is seeing them through their lens. And then when they see the playback in the response, it's like, oh my God, I'm not what you know. That's exactly what you are. Own it.
But let me tell y'all something though.
In the moment, and they had that knee-jerk reaction where it's like, I'm not finna. Basically, he's not finna be authority over me. He's not finna try to hold me accountable or shame my behavior. That's what it really is.
Facts.
Big Dog had something to say, and then Rose, she done brought her fine self up in here. Go ahead after Big Dog.
Okay, what I was about to say was that's what that with Cam Newton, what Shannon Sharp do with women on their podcast is what I've been saying the whole long, is dictating to the market, because you can't go in like you want to because you'll look bad. So you have to adjust yourself to get your likes and your views and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's just economic. What Philosophical was saying was the influence. The influence gonna beat the wisdom all day, every day right now. Her influence gonna beat a woman that's knowledgeable. You feel what I'm saying? Her brand gonna beat a woman that put in hard work. The position she in, she run baddies. That's a title. That's gonna outwork. That's gonna beat any woman that put in hard work to get what they get. So where she is right now, where the market is right now, where the women at, if they can be like Natalie Nunn, they winning. And guess who's gonna adjust to the market for Natalie Nunn? Niggas that need women.
Look, real quick. I'm a when you say Shannon Sharp was like kind of pandering.
No. It's Rose. Rose didn't say anything.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Say something, Rose. No.
You're on mute.
Rose, you got some nice teeth.
Thank you. I'm really just listening. I haven't even seen that interview, but I have seen Shannon Sharp, Cam Newton's podcast, and I think it's really just a marketing thing. Of course, they ain't gonna get on there and say what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't, they wouldn't be, they views and they ratings, they wouldn't be making the money that they making.
True.
But does it scare me that on Shannon Sharp podcast that I think he really feels the way that he do, the things that he's saying and the things that he actually condone? It does scare me.
So with Cam and Shannon, they're in a certain lane where it's like real wide, and they have to sort of pander just so other people won't be scared to go on the show, and then the people who's on the show won't be scared to open up and really give the type of answers that'll be juicy. Because if he make them look bad, they might close up. One person, this name, trigger people. One person that did a real good job that would still make people be held accountable, that all he did was ask questions. It was Kevin Samuels when he had Brittany, what's her name? Brittany
Rauner? That girl?
The one who got with the basketball player.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
So when he interviewed her, and when he interviewed another lady that was popular in Miami, all you have to do is ask questions, and then they'll make themselves look stupid. So you don't have to necessarily hold them accountable where they'll feel like you're cornering them. They'll corner themselves with their own words, because women, a lot of times you ask the right questions, they'll tell them themselves.
Let them talk long enough, they'll, yeah.
But Shannon Sharp and them, they ain't gonna do that. But that's just one person I learned from how to ask questions, where it's like they'll reveal who they really are.
So what? Well, I know Truth don't date women like that. But Big Dog, you like baddies? Are you a baddie connoisseur?
My preference is anywhere between 5'5" and 5'10", 160 to about 200. You know what I'm saying?
How about the mindset?
Don't lie.
The mindset, yeah, you gotta have a certain mindset. Like you can't have where I'm in now is like you can't have a chaotic mindset.
Well, that's a baddie mindset.
So again, with the chaotic mindset, you good for smashing. You ain't good for wifey material.
Yeah, but the thing is,
But my
once you get
question
to a
was,
certain
would you
level of
date him? Like,
manhood, you don't even want none of
Would
that
I
headache.
would
Like,
I date her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would date her,
Yeah,
but
like-
it wouldn't go no further. It wouldn't go far.
Let me tell you,
What do
men
y'all
like
consider
look.
a
I'm not talking down on how anybody operates.
I hate the
Let me
word
tell you,
baddie.
I
really.
worked in
I
the
hate the word
club.
baddie so bad.
I hate it. I absolutely hate
Baddie
it.
to me is a costume because a
So-
fat girl can get some lashes, some fucking weave, and she's a baddie now.
Now she a baddie. But
It's
check this
super
out.
weird.
When
She said it herself.
when men
It's
get to a
performative.
certain when men get to a certain level where they don't even entertain that headache, where it's like that's a way of starving chicks like that out, where they would have to change their behavior and drop that baddie, because I like even boss whenever I hear a woman say I'm a boss chick, independent, baddie, any of these words, it's like, okay, we know what category you're in. But real men don't even want to deal with that. Cause I know I could get easy, but I wouldn't even want to deal with that. Like at all. That'll be too much of a headache. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Well,
go ahead,
well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one y'all want first?
The bad
news, please.
The bad news is I gotta end the live. Got to bring the New Year's in with the family. I was trying to prolong it. I was trying to prolong it, but anybody. The good news is it's about to be New Year's Eve in about 5-6 hours.
Yeah, it is. Y'all going out tonight?
You know, real New Year start in March. Don't ever get it.
April 1st.
Which is birthday month, so you know what a coincidence.
April 1st is the real New Year.
Who be?
Rose, you in the house?
I'm going.
Is anybody? Let me see who live right now. Anybody live? Anybody want to go live? Is Smell the Roses? You know what? Let's see. Smell the Rose. I can give her an alley-oop. Let me see. Is she live? Who's live right now?
Well, it's only 6 o'clock, so we got a few more hours. So
I'm trying to see.
Baby, I'm about to take a nap.
Right,
I'm about to take a nap.
And then you about to go out, huh?
8:30.
Yes.
Any untouchable live? Anybody live at all? Look, man, I'm trying to throw somebody an alley. Oh, Leosha, why don't you go live?
I don't know. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to work this stuff.
And I wish I had nothing to do. I would go live. I got something to do.
Hey,
Anybody?
I want you to finish breaking this video down though.
I promise I'm gonna break it down.
Smell the Rose
like
is
Friday or
live.
something.
Is she live? I tried to see if she
they
was
said
live.
Angel said she live.
I don't think she live. Is she live?
I think she is. That's what they saying.
Let me see.
Yo, you should let August up here. She was talking some. She we needed some entertainment, man. We needed a pinata, man.
Look,
She
August is in
partying
the
right now.
comments. I think she's one of the ones that whatever the Big Chin girl, one of their representatives.
She's definitely one of their recruiters.
Minions.
Yeah, she one of their OGs. She talks some. Do y'all watch the show? Why the fuck would we watch that? Like that's gonna make it.
Only person I see is HQ. Y'all want to go to HQ?
Who's HQ? That's the older lady?
The old lady? Oh nah, I ain't messing with shorty, man.
What's she talking about?
I'm about to
Privacy?
take a nap.
That's a senior citizen, man.
Yeah, trip.
Hey.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna shut it down, y'all.
Yeah,
All right?
happy so-called.
I'm gonna
Gregorian.
see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I love y'all, man.
Peace.
Much
Happy
love to y'all,
Gregorian
man.
New Year.
All right, y'all. Let me see something. I think what am I doing? Sorry, y'all. I love y'all. I support y'all. Thank you for the support. I was trying to get y'all a little bit longer, but I got to bring in the New Year's with the family, man. Much love to Wanda for being the sponsor with $35. Much love to you, my sister. My brother, Creator Floor, said $5 with the $5 super chat. Dope money, but impressed by a woman who was giving him bread. Nah, he needed a place to live. And then my sister Wanda said Natalie is a very poor example of women. She's vulgar and totally out of control. And then my sister Wanda come back with the $5 super chat. Natalie honestly has me scared for the upcoming generation. It's truly sad. Exactly. We be saying the same thing. Again, y'all, much love for everybody coming in the building. I hope I held y'all down a little bit. We ain't actually meet all our goals, but I had the support that I needed from the people, man. Much love to y'all. I'll see y'all next year. All right. I love y'all.
We rise higher through the fire. Hey, hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Yeah. We rise higher through the fire. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher. Hey. Ollie and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire, we don't break. We rise higher every step we take. Higher, higher, untouchable. Higher, higher, untouchable. Yeah, we step in the room and the whole crowd lifts. Truth in our blood, that's the realest gift. We talk power, elevation, transformation, untouchables. Yeah, we built this nation. We ain't chasing clout. That's for boys, not men. We chase money, purpose, legacy, amen. Ollie with the flame and Fatty with the spark. We light up the world when the whole world dark. Lift up the people that survive. We bring talk, justice, unity. Every time we swing, we don't bow down. We stand tall and rare. Untouchables, baby, we everywhere. We rise. Through the fire, through the fire. Yeah. We stand together in the light. Untouchable forever. This alright, this alright. Oh, we rise higher, higher. Through the fire, higher. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher, higher. Ollie and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire. We don't break. We rise higher every step we take. We move with the grace. Power to the people, that's a look on our face. We don't fall, we don't run, we don't hide. Stand on truth, yeah, we walk with pride. Fame don't move us, we built on honor. Heart of a king, real warrior armor. Empower the world, that's the mission tonight. Untouchable. Yeah, we always do what's right. From the city to the globe, we shift that tone. Building up lives with a righteous throne. We step in the storm and walk through the fire. Why? Cause we got made for the rise higher.